Fox Carolina is the school station. A South Carolina Senate committee approved a measure to reinstate some teacher step raises in this year's budget. The step increase raises amount to several $100s a year and are given as teachers gain experience. Lawmakers agreed to dedicate up to $50 million to restoring the raises for the current year. The resolution heads to the full Senate floor for a vote. Legislators paused the pay bumps last spring due to the uncertainty of the pandemic and how it might affect our economy. Early results from the North Carolina Department of Education show students scored lower on state tests for math and science this past fall compared to the year before. And now the state's educators are talking about why those numbers went down and what schools can do to move forward. Emily Walkenhorst reports for us.
I believe that they should be given credit for all that they've had to go through.
It's been quite a year for students.
I think anytime you have a disruption in the physical access that children have to their teachers, to the resources in the building, you're going to have some issues.
Virtual learning was only made more difficult with roadblocks like lower incomes or living in rural areas.
Connectivity and internet access are issues for many of our families. So being in remote learning in some cases meant using paper pencil learning packets.
Yet moving students back into the classroom isn't so easy, as people with the North Carolina Association of Educators held a news conference advocating for stricter precautions to prevent the spread of COVID-19 before they head back into the classroom.
How do you balance that, wanting to get back in the classroom where students probably will thrive more, and also the pandemic concerns?
We know our educators continue to work with their parents and continue to find ways to try to reach all students.
President Tamika Walker was quick to point out that only a fraction of students even completed their testing.
Parents also had very valid concerns about testing that were raised, particularly in-person testing during a pandemic.
So are the scores from 2021 going to look better, or 2022?
I have a lot of confidence that our kids will come roaring back and rise to the challenge.